This is a follow-up discussion to the previous short video on how to find the nth customer value. For example, let's say these are all the customer lists we have. We wanted to find out which customer having more sales, right? To do that, we can apply three formula and we can find that up. And this is what we have done. For example, let's say if I want to find out one, like who is the top customer, so it says that 950, it is given by customer 1016. Like this, if I wanted to find out, I have used random between here, so I can easily find this up, right? How to do that from the scratch? What I can do, I can just open up a new sheet, and from the scratch I can do it. For example, this is your customer ID. Customer ID, and then this could be a customer values, right? So sales or revenue, whatever, right? Say I will say sales in million example, okay? And then you have something here, the ID, you can give the ID. For example, customer uh, 12001 example. Let's say I will start with the 1001 itself, okay? So you can give whatever the act, if you have actual, you can give that. Let's say I'm just going with the 20 customer, right? So 20 customer I have, and then their sales in million, right? So that means, so I will give random between, and now I will give something about 1 to 20. For example, this customer has got 7 million and so on, right? What I will do, I will just indicate this one with dollar symbol. How to do it? So you can give control shift dollar. So it will give in Indian version because it is there. And now you can in turn change it to English version, right? So dollar you can in turn change. Let's say this is we don't need the decimal value. What I will do, I will just reduce this, decrease this also as well. So this is the value we have, right? This is like a data set we have. We have a customer and we have the one. I mean, we have the customer sales. For example, from the customer 1 we got 5 million one, and from customer 10 we got 10 million example, right? So this value, what I will do, I will convert back to values itself, right? So I will paste it as values. Okay, now this is done. Once it has been done, so I wanted to find out how many big customers, right? Example, right? I wanted to find out how many big customers, and I will give this one, and I will put like some values here, right? Example 2, right? And then what I'm going to do is, since I need this, when you can do it one here, but you can merge it and find out this one value also as well, right? What I can do, I can just give merge, right? Here I'm going to find out top customer, right? So, but what I can do here also, we can apply formula. How to do? Here you can give concatenate, and here we can give, because the text, so I will include double quote top. It will pick from, I will give a space, so some space I'll give, and then I'll pick this up, like what is the cell, this cell I will give E2, I will give comma, again I will say top, for example, two customers, double quote and close this. And but I need a space here, right? So what I will do, I will just give a space, so much space here, okay? Top two customers, so this is done, right? Okay, this also I will keep it, the font I will slightly increase, so all these font I will change it to, I will change it to Arial as an example, okay? And this one is done, this one is done. So now I don't want the grid lines, so I will just get rid of the grid lines. So grid lines, I will turn it off. Okay, now let's write the formula, right? So to do that, let me indicate this one. So this is my value, and this is also what I will do. I will keep all this value in the center, right? All right. So this also I will keep it in the center. Just doing a little bit of formatting here. and this value I'll give a table here. Simple table is fine. Okay. All right. So convert. This has been done. Okay. Let me write the formula. So there are three formula we are going to write. First, let's start with sort by. Right. Sort by, what it will do? It will return sorting. Right. It will do that sorting by descending. Let's say we want by descending. And then we need to tell that how much value to be sort. We call it as take function. So we will tell that how many value to be taken. Another one is that since we wanted to have it in one cell, right? This is considered to be one cell, right? But although it's a multiple cell, but we have merged, so it is one cell. So we'll do text join function. Okay, let's start. So it will give the return. It will just finally we'll end up doing it in text join, so that we'll joining these two functions. So it will give the right one. So what we can do first, let's start with sort by. Sort by, and then this is array. Let's say this is my customer, comma, sales, comma, and then it is asking like ascending and descending. Ascending is small to big, big to small. Descending we can give, and of course it is gonna give a spill, right? So because it is done in one, it doesn't have the reference of how many big customers. So I will write formula called take. Still it will give a value. So this is my array already there, and then I will take it, comma, e2. E2 I kept the value, right? This is my E2 reference. E2 I have kept this value. So this I have done. Again, once again it has given the same thing. So what I will do, I'll just add text join, open bracket, and then I can give that double quote. And I wanted to each supplier, each customer, I wanted to give a space, right? Space, and then double quote, and then I will come back here and close this. Now you see that two customer, and like for example, let's say I wanted to filter this value by customer sort. I wanted to sort this sales, and I wanted to do a descending order just to check that up, right? You see this one, the sort value top two customers. So customer 10, 1, 11 and 10, 13, right? Similarly, if I give any number, for example, if I want to find out one customer who is the best one, so it has taken, although it is all these are one, but it is taken as one, right? So, but you can, for example, it could be 10 point, even if you give 10, 20.1, it will return as 13, right? So like this, you can do that. Okay. But we have just randomly, we have taken as, in order to explain in easy, I have just taken like 1 to 10, but it could be any values also. You can add it. For example, let's say any specific value also, you can add it also as well. Okay. Let's go back. Now here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a random between function. So it is going to be dynamically picked every time in order to show you how dynamically it will change. So 1 to 20, I'm giving it 17. Let me do the text wrap. Okay, it is already there. So let me, okay, sorry, here. So if you see the 17, so it is giving properly this one, right? So up to 17, you have that one. Up to 15 is the top one. If I want any other value, for example, 11, 3 is picking up properly, and then, so, and also the best part is that this value is also changing it. So that's the reason I wrote concatenate formula here in order to make it easy. So like this, you can easily do that, right? So anytime when you want the top value, top customers and all that, this is the way in which we can easily do it. The formula take is something really critical. That is the only defining factor for which it is taking the specific value. For example, if I take 17, it's taking 17. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe channel. You have a wonderful day.